Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hanye family.
And today we have with us Not Another Enigma, Robert. Hello,
Hello,
how are you? Good.
Excellent.
How are
Thank
you?
you. How are you today?
Yeah, we could be worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are definitely looking forward to this. Robert's found a song that he wants to talk about, and we're going to go through it and take a good listen.
Yeah. So why is it that you decided to choose this particular song?
Oh, and of course, the song is John English, Hollywood 7.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I had like hundreds of songs that I could have chosen, but I chose John English because I've not seen one reactor his music, and he
Oh.
was in Australia. Like we have a tendency to say, "Oh, they're a musical legend," and they may have had 2 or 3 songs, But John English, he started off. I suppose his first thing that he did big was he was Judas in Jesus Christ Superstar in the original Australian production of Jesus Christ Superstar. And then he had a few singles, and I kind of liked him, but I went to there was a girl that I was really sweet on, and she invited me to go to a concert, like a club, and I went just to go be with her. But I came home being an actual fan of his because he was just so entertaining live. He's just
nice.
he's got an aura and a charisma about him. After he finished with the rock music, he started doing stuff like the Pirates of Penzance and stuff like that. And he had TV shows, and he's like a triple threat. Singing, dancing, and acting.
Very nice.
Well, nice to have a well-rounded career for sure.
Yeah.
And this song is a very dramatic song. I hope that there's no guitar solo or anything. There's no solo at all in it.
Really?
It's all him. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
So you'll have to find a place to pause after a verse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we should get into it then. Let's do this. This is John English with Hollywood 7.
She came in one night from Omaha, worn out, 'cause she never could sleep on trains. She took the bus to Hollywood, looking for a room in the pouring rain. With her hair so blonde and her eyes so brown, she thought she'd take this town and turn it upside down. Well, I was living in a hotel just off Sunset. She moved in across the hall. And she said she'd be a movie star and waited every morning for the call. So I asked her in to share a drink, but she hardly had the time. A call might come tomorrow. She had to learn her lines. On Hollywood 7, rooms to rent till your name goes up in lights. Oh, Hollywood 7, you can dream your dreams for $7 a night. Well, the months went by without a job. The money that she saved was nearly spent. So she started bringing strangers home, trying to find a way to pay the rent. Well, she'd sit down and drink my coffee with nothing much to say, just busy rehearsing her mind the scene she'd never play. On Hollywood 7, rooms to rent till your name goes up in lights. Oh, Hollywood 7, you can dream your dreams for $7 a night.
There we go.
Seems like a good place.
A good place to pause for a moment.
Yes.
Yeah. His voice is just gorgeous. I'm absolutely loving it so far.
Yeah, really intense. I like it.
Yeah, and the story, oh my goodness. Like I noticed it's quite a kind of a sad story, you know?
Yeah. It's dramatic.
Yeah, it's quite dramatic. Like he met this girl and then she moved across the hall from him, you know, and when things started getting really tight for her, she went as far as to start bringing strangers home to make money, you know, that kind of, it's very dramatic story, very kind of sad, you know?
Seems like a typical Hollywood story.
Yeah.
It is. Not that I've been to Hollywood.
No,
me either.
No,
And I
never
wouldn't
been
be
to
going
America.
there now. No. Nope. None of that for us.
Oh God, no.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a pretty intense, and it's they have a kind of an orchestra in the background too, so it's
Very
it's
nice.
a really well produced song.
Yes, it is actually. Yeah, I like it's from the 70s.
Yeah.
And like he had quite a few songs. He had a version of "Turn the Page," which of course was written by Bob Seger and covered by Metallica. You know, he did a great version. If you're Australian, you know his version. That's
Oh,
and he had
okay.
I suppose
a version of Behind, and he had a version of Behind Blue Eyes, which never really did much here.
Oh, really?
You know,
So many people have done that song.
Yeah, it's up there with How Long's This Been Going On? You know, everyone's done that.
Oh, yeah. I only know the Ace version, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Well, there's an Australian band called Scandal that had a really good version of it.
Oh,
we know Scandal, but it's a different Scandal.
It's a different Scandal. It's
a
the
different
Patty
Scandal.
the Patty Smythe Scandal. Yeah.
I just learned about that there was another Scandal we didn't know before.
Yeah, they had a great song called "Best Deal in Town." It's got some great lines in it. You know, like it's about a house of ill repute, and it says, "And all the girls are Bella Bella, but if you'd rather have a fella, we'll have to see what we can do."
That's good.
Quite amusing.
Yeah. Well, we should get back to the song.
I think we should get back to the song, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I found her there one morning when she didn't come for coffee when I called. She got and brought the wrong one home this time. There were crazy lipstick marks up on the wall. Now she's going back to Omaha, but not the way she planned. There'll be no crowd to cheer her on, no welcome home, no band. On Hollywood, 7 rooms to rent till your name goes up in lights. Oh, Hollywood 7, you can dream your dream for $7 a night. She came in one night from Syracuse, excited from her first time on a plane. She took a cab to Hollywood, dreaming of the lights that would spell her name. So I watched her take a lease on the empty room across the hall, to wake up in the morning just waiting for that call. Hollywood, 7 rooms to rent till your name goes up in lights. Oh, Hollywood 7, you can dream your dreams for $7 a night. On Hollywood 7, dreams to rent till your name goes up in lights. Oh, Hollywood 7, you can pay your dues for $7 a night.
What a gorgeous song.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit sad. She dies.
Yeah, it's quite a sad thing, but
And she gets replaced by somebody from Syracuse.
Yes.
yeah, pretty much. Basically, I mean, it's kind of not an unusual story, I'm guessing, either, because, you know, somebody decides they're going to go get famous in Hollywood, so they rent a cheap room while they're trying to get famous, and, you know.
Things go sour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently she brought the wrong guy home.
Yeah. There's crazy lipstick markings on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got a great sound to it. I mean, I love the storyline because it, definitely gives you that intensity. It's really kind of nice, and his singing is really like, it really brings the intensity in the music. So.
Yeah, like he started out, the song sounded fairly gentle, and then as it went on, the intensity built in his voice, and it was just so amazing. Like it really kind of portrayed the thoughts of the song,
Yeah. I suppose that with his ability, with his acting ability and stuff, he kind of injects that into it, right? Just to give it the push.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for doing that. You've reacted to a few songs I've suggested so far, so I've been quite pleased with that. But
yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this one.
Oh, yes, it was wonderful.
And I hope you'll revisit John one day. He passed away about 7 years ago.
Okay.
Big loss for Australia.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll do more of his stuff. It was quite good.
Yeah, it really it puts me in mind of all the AM gold I really like to grow up with. Like when I was young, 3 to like 7 years old, we didn't have access to anything but the radio. And like my dad's, I think my dad had a little stereo, had a little 8-track thing on it. I used to play with a few cartridges that we had.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I'd listen to the radio all the time, and at the time there was a choice. Like I'd sit and listen to music between morning and 1 o'clock when they did the obituaries, and then they played country music. I lived in a small town. Okay?
Well, it's appropriate to do country music after the obituaries.
Yeah, no kidding.
But they do country music.
It's kind of dead.
Yeah,
yes.
They do country music till about 5, 6, and then they start doing pop music and a little top 40 thing, and so But yeah, I grew up listening to that one radio station, and luckily the guy who owned the place was from somewhere else, and he had a real desire to bring in music from outside. So I heard a lot of AM gold stuff that was really good stuff. So
yeah,
I was lucky that way, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, they say that the music you listen to between, say, 12 to, say, 20, that's the music you're going to love for the rest of your life. And I believe that's true.
That's true for sure. Yeah. Like I grew up in the 80s, and most of my music is 80s. I started my first my first impression of what is cool was Prince. So,
that's that's one of his favorites. Yeah.
But no, I kind of used it to mold a personality that I could use as a teenager. So it worked for me, and his music really spoke to me in that way because of it.
Myself, it was Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was good. Yeah.
But yeah, Cyndi Lauper was one of my favorites from the time I was in grade 4. She was like my ultimate. I still look up to her so much. She's amazing.
She's a great singer. She's an amazing
singer. She retired, didn't she?
Just recently.
Yeah.
She did her final tour this year. My ex-husband went without me. Anyways.
One of my favorites is retiring this year. Al Stewart. He's retiring.
Oh, yes. Yeah. We know who that is.
Amazing.
Yeah.
He is amazing. I mean,
I remember getting a complaint in the comments that I didn't like a thing that he did with the music.
You didn't like the placement of the piano, only one speaker. That's what you said. I mean, everyone's entitled to an opinion. Opinions are like buses. There's another one coming along in 5 minutes.
This is true.
No kidding. And
I think it's basically because of the way I was trained as an audio engineer myself. Because at the time, of course, we had digital, so you can put the piano where the hell you want.
But you have to really. You have to sometimes remember that when you're listening. Like he had to remember the other day, okay, well, I don't like distortion all over the guitars, but that's the way they do it now. So just back off about it. Yeah. Try to ignore that.
Or the worst part, today's music, anything I play that's modern now, there's a compression issue usually because they do the sound sausage.
There are a few newer artists that are trying to bring it back to the way things used to be. And I really appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Like some of the newer bands that are coming out just recently, some of them are trying to go back old school again. Yeah. And I'm like, please do, because that's what we all want.
Sounds
all right.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Catch you guys later.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for joining us for this episode of Meet the Family. If you would like to join us and be on an episode yourself, you can send us an email with the song that you want to talk about, and we'll send you the details. You can find our email in the description of all the videos.
Yeah. And if you want to check us out over on Patreon, it's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. You'll find the link in the description of all our videos for that as well. And if you want to come over and visit us, you can check out our blocked videos over there for free. And if you pay the $3, you get access to our albums, documentaries, and little concerts over there. It's a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and become one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click the notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.